Both the spirits, animals, and humans are shared. Nima Sedani, chapter 6, verse 1 said, in your final moment, is this 6 verse 1?
6 1.
Can't be 6 1. 6 11. Nima Sedani 6 verse 11. Okay, 6 1, sorry. In your final moment, there may be those among you who exclaim, I identify as a Christian or a Muslim. So why does Inpu extend his hand to me? It's in that moment of realization that the deception becomes apparent. So in the final moments, there may be those among you who exclaim, I identify as a Christian. I identify as a Muslim. I'm a Hindu. So why does Inpu extend his hands? It's in that moment of realization that the deception becomes apparent. Deception that has been hovering becomes what? My prayer is this. May you not stand that day before Inpu and say, oh, I died. Because that's the first person you're going to encounter before you even meet your ancestors. According to ancient Egyptian teaching, after you encounter Inpu, you are supposed to meet the elders. The elders are not, they are subjective. Your elders. The elders will not judge you. No, my elders will judge me. Your elders will judge you. And they used to do money, I know. What are you May you not stand before Inpu and then be aimless. Sure. Please shift this flower. So we are doing a water ritual, like I said. It's one of the ancient rituals. Very ancient. Our ancestors embarked on it. It's one of the secrets behind my growth. There are people within the water religion that till today still do not know how to use it. The action is paramount. You get it? The action is necessary. But the intention before the action matters. Those who fake it before they made it. Those who practice fake it before you make it did not end up making it. When you guys came, how many cars did you meet in the copper? 1. Obviously, she was saying, I thought you said you. I said, no, I just showed myself online. Oh. And you almost believed.
Yes.
And in your heart, what if actually it's true? What will you tell about me? Talk truth.
Well, I would say, there'll be a lot of thoughts going on. Really doubt. I'll start doubting a lot of things.
When
You
go
lose
back.
trust, yes.
The only thing that will even make you tied to me will just be some words of knowledge.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's not it. They took 2 of my Mercedes Benz for a walk, which they never even do better work for us. Scatter my motor for me. And madam, because they use the Venza till they do me so. In the morning I vex, I say, no worry, if you know what, please, we have only 1 car and I need another car, please. I went online and just posted. I said, please, can I get any car between 3 and 4 million? When I made that post, I was like, there was a time myself and my wife will be looking for things, furniture to buy in the house. I will put price between 100,000 and 150. I can't put that. I'm the one now requesting for something that we use. Do you know what's called 3 million and 4 million? And I took her car to go and change. You know, I know Venza and friends, saw the dashboard, yeah, wahala. Let me go and wrap it. I took it to one of the finest upholstery man. While they were doing it, I was there. But the person that sold the car for me was a deity. And I'd already said, I need a car. And when I was talking, I need a car. Okay, I actually had money. Though before I bought the car, I got 1.7 million into my account. It was very, very easy. And I told my wife that before 1 week of buying that car, the 3 million I took, the 3 million I took from, there's a particular account people actually pay money to where I give for my clients to put money in. That I wanted to tell my wife, should we open a different use of personal? When I took the 3 million out of it, I said, I want money return. I like accountability. As I'm talking to you now, the money is completed. It's not up to 1 week. When did I buy that car? 4 days ago now. The money is completed. 8.2 million is completed in that account already. And I was seated. I was online looking for Toyota Spider, Lexus, the smaller Lexus. And the guy just passed. I'm not taking anything less than 3.2 million. As he passed, let me see one black smoke. Hold on. I say, bros, excuse me. Do you sell cars? He said, yes. I said, I want the car you are talking about. Come look. He said, that's it. Opel. I said, which kind of talk that? You see me like I park Vans and go buy Opel. He said, wait. I'm bringing a car for you, and that car is your car. The boy, by the waters, the boy ran back, brought the Avalon, parked the car, gave me the key, and left for another 10 minutes at this boy. He said, driver, bring me one drive. I come and give me money. And when I started, I felt that I was not going to. He said, how much? He said, 4.5 million last. I said, now 4.2 at the day. So you know what? He left. And we drove. The car is in the house. I see hold is 1.2 in my hand because the person that fits the dashboard, the Android this thing, mess up with the electricals. And the boy is not disturbing me. He said, fix it, remove the money, send me my balance. Then, when we are done with it, I transferred 3 million to his account. I actually called my girlfriend because I couldn't make food. Call my girlfriend when I let me send 1.5. So I sent another 1.5. You say, you don't get money. Now I don't pull. I said, give me come. So then you come gather the money from my account. And I said, but it's true that you leave me poor.
What you say?
You leave me poor.
If you give you.
If I date you, leave me poor. I don't feel blessed you come back and go use that man. No, I collect what I get, continue with your own. And I bought the car. I gave some mechanics. I drove Madame Benza. Take your car. Any car. I don't want to do. And God can't give me the one they move fast like your own Benz. That's it. How many cars in my garage? 4 cars. In less than how many years? 1 year. I'm marrying my wife, marrying Corolla. If you talk, I will blow you. now my boy be this. We've been together for more than 8 years. Wow. I'm not saying this boy, they put me for grudge. We just talk one day. He said, no, my bros. That's why he buy Honda that time. He don't say Honda drive past best. Now that don't come on, don't buy Corolla. Say, Corolla now, I cannot buy that car. That means to say, poverty will make you comfortable with things that are not of standard. So I beg you, let it be shaking. Let it be shaking. Nah, I have an iPhone. You not use you not get money to buy. You not get money to buy this. Forget Samsung. Now they use S. Now not the part of the Android. Samsung is not an Android phone. I detect. Samsung is not an Android phone. So when I remove.
No, I'm in a different class.
Samsung is not an Android phone. You just use the Android energy to run. My boy here was a victim. Can I go up now? When I give her water now, water it be swim for water. And my boy say that time they use a finger. They say, what am I doing with the iPhone? What am I doing with iPhone? You don't buy iPhone. Tell him go use his Android. He go swear for you. Now he's using iPhone. Enough, you go back to Android. Poverty will make you settle.
Or less.
I live in a good place. I live in a very nice place. But as for last week, I told my wife, I'm not comfortable. The person I am, the level I am now, I may not be a celebrity, but you see where I am now, but I'm supposed to be for like this side. As we come here, finish. I say that's when you talk so not true, but let it be our house. Look at great men, great prophets, great saviors that walked on the surface of this earth. They made it. They were actually greater than their followers. But check all of them. They had what is called companions that were great among them. Prophet Muhammad was who? Bilal, Ali, Khadijat, Fatima. When you call the Prophet Muhammad, you must call those names.
Contemporaries.
You must, even the uncle that did not believe in Islam, you must call his name. If Medina hadn't accepted him, would Medina have ever appeared in the Quran? Or no. When you talk about Jesus Christ, what do you hear? Mary Magdalene. Even the mother self is irrelevant in the life of Christ. So my companions, who they will call them, dedication, commitment, change of mentality, the decision to redesign your purpose, your destiny, to align with that which you want to follow. To what? That which you want to follow. Or else, pioneer aimless life. Don't assume leadership if you have not served.
If you have not served.
Write it down. And that person don't remember, write it down. Am I funny? Am I funny?
Yes.
So that means you guys in a comedy club at the same time. I know, a double payment. You cannot assume a leadership role if you have not served, because you will not understand what it means to be a leader. Because in serving, you understand the need of the leader. And when you become a leader, you understand the pain of the servant serving, so you become in an equilibrium. Those who have not served does not know how to rule. And in life is hierarchy. You that is serving, there is somebody else you are serving. Mm-hmm. So if you have not served, you can't rule. Mm-hmm. If you have served and you have ruled, you will know how to serve the superior. Mm-hmm. That is why I am the only staff of the Mrakbot that will still carry phone and call the Mrakbot and will pick up. I understand. There are parts, there is a level where my mother can take me to, but cannot take me out of there. The day I learned how to walk was the day the role of my mother in my life was cut into half. Every other part of my life will be a collective effort by members of the community. Because when she was crying, she was the one that went to find out what is going on. When the mother was not around. But some of you, your mother had been responsible for you, your life, even now. Mommy, I dream say cockroach propose for me. Does it mean I'm going to marry? Does it mean I'm going to marry? I cut my mom. I told my mother, cut your mom off. Your mother is not a witch. It's not evil. But sometimes the love of a mother can destroy some child. And my spirit, I have a spirit that follows me. The extension of my true self is what you guys call the mystical bed called Phoenix. It's Phoenix. Where is the remote control? I want to show you who I am.
Phoenix.
I want to show you who I am. Go and do the research. If you really want to enjoy from me, be blessed, both physical blessing and spiritual blessing, go and study the lifestyle of this bed.
Wow.
Man, go and study the lifestyle of this bed. This is me. When you see this person, that's me. Candy, you just watch this thing. No updates now. Why you don't get sense?
Why you press up, man? If you not press up, no,
You don't need to be sharp. Alright, we are now updating. In the day. Sorry, I'm coming. I want you guys to see so that you understand. I'm going somewhere with this. At least all of you will be able to say, okay, let me try and discover who my real spirit animal is. It's finished. Is it P or no? It's not finished. Sorry, OE. Sorry. Oh sh. This thing. So the O. E. Good.
That's it, yeah.
This is me. Good. This is me.
The bird phoenix is an object of praise by men since the beginning of civilization. The magnificent animal is found in the Persian, Egyptian, Greco-Roman, and Jewish mythologies, among others. The phoenix is a bird with red and yellow feathers, usually depicted as a bird of prey, but can also be seen as a flaming peacock. The bird is a powerful animal. Even though it is portrayed as having the size of many eagles, the creature can fly, even with elephants in its claws. Its tears were another power of this animal, since they had the ability to heal any wound or illness. The phoenix could also cover its body with fire, so when it flew in flames in the middle of the day, some perceived its brightness as being the sun itself. But the main reason for such praise of this animal is its immortality. According to Hesiod, the bird lived 9 times longer than a crow, something around 500 years, and when it realized that its end was near, the phoenix made a nest of cinnamon, sage, and myrrh and burned itself, leaving only ashes behind. From the pile of ashes, a new phoenix was born, one that gathered the remaining ashes of the bird that preceded it, placed them in an egg of myrrh, which was taken to Egypt, to the city of Heliopolis, and placed on the altar of the sun, that its ashes could bring the dead back to life. The phoenix's myth of immortality was so powerful that the young and eccentric Roman emperor Elagabalus wanted to eat a phoenix to become immortal. His servants looked for the animal and could not find anything. To avoid coming back empty-handed, they served the emperor with the bird of paradise. Nonetheless, the meat of the bird of paradise does not provide the power of immortality. Taking into account that the ruler was killed by the Praetorian Guard only 2 years after eating the delicacy, the myth of the phoenix may have weakened in terms of importance during some periods of our history, but like the mythical bird, its symbolism has always managed to be renewed. In our pop culture, we can see the bird in works like Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. The phoenix is up to this day a universal symbol of rebirth and the beginning of a new cycle.
So, I told you guys we learn a lot of things. That is the phoenix. What I wanted to talk about, why I said the phoenix there, is that I'm capable of burning myself into ashes and rising up strong. Instead, if you think you can harm me, I will harm myself and be reborn. Whether in intimate relationship, in business, I would rather end it and end the money, thinking if you ever feel that you will hold me responsible, I will totally end it. And I will always come back better. I literally burn myself. And like he said about the tears, I have a very soft heart for people. That I literally would want to put my life on the line just for people to be happy. There was a case, my wife witnessed it, and the man was actually, his eyes were red. And he told my wife, he said, can you help protect this man? This man is doing more. He might die on time. He's carrying too much on his head. People he does not even know. Why am I saying this? What was I saying before I was talking about this? Entertainment. I talked the entertainment. Now don't forget, what was I talking about before?
Leadership.
In leadership, if you're not willing to serve, you cannot what? You cannot. So today, we'll be doing, please come and take the side. If you cannot serve, you cannot. So today we are doing the water sacrifice. It symbolizes abundance, readiness, renewedness. Is that okay? So, if you are interested, all you do is come, dip your hand into it, put on your forehead 5 times. Number 1, it is not compulsory. Don't do it. You must not do it. I just decided to say, let's do water ritual because it signifies a new beginning. I do it in my house. It's the reason why I have all I have today. I have a lot of them that are already doing the water. How many of you are doing water ritual? How many of you does water ritual? Yes, the early morning water ritual. Good. So it symbolizes newness. Some of you may just come here because you just want to watch and listen. For those of you who believe in the spirituality of water, you can come forward, touch your forehead 5 times. 5. After which, I'm willing to take, no need of recording this. Right? I'm willing to take your question. Where does the soul go to?
On the ground.
Yes, where does the soul go to?
Air.
To the air. Oh, the soul go to the spirit world. So where does the spirit go to? To the soul world. The soul go back to the creator. So where does the spirit go to? Body and soul is the same. So body go to the...
No, body goes to the earth. But the soul and the spirit. And the soul, the spirit, they goes to the creator.
The soul is the energy around. When you die, your soul meets with other souls. That is why I will look at you and say, wait, you don't use Versace. Say, hey, I wanted to even ask you the same thing. It's a connection of our soul. It's the frequency we all like mix together. But the spirit goes to the spirit world. So when a child is born, in the water religion, we 100% support abortion. Yes, 100%.
Why?
Are you hearing for the first time? You're hearing for the first time? 100% support abortion. Abortion was very, very, very allowed. In the ancient times, when a woman is pregnant, they want to start looking at the woman, the spirit that will come into this earth through that child. And the spirit is bad. They will kill the child or kill the woman of the child. In ancient time, yes. That was why that was not possible in this our corrupt dispensation. Was the major reason why the gods are not to blame. Whether they have to allow the woman to born the child first to know what has he brought from the land of the spirit. Who came from the land of the spirit? He said the person that came from the land of the spirit does not know what is called taboo. He will kill his father, sleep with his own mother. Say, no, that's a taboo in our time. It cannot happen. But because the spirit has already landed, some of them are like, Uzih, you can't afford them, you can't give them. They have to have the same. So then in ancient time, they have the ask to know the spirits. Because when the woman is pregnant, I did a video that when I started by calling. I said, when you are pregnant, in ancient times, you don't see pregnant women in the streets. They are always in the house. And a priestess will come and perform ritual to them just to check.
The spirit.
You know, ask yourself, why is that pregnant women, when they are pregnant, it be like say, I'm not a woman, so I cannot tell. Or no, don't get better. No, when you don't get better, I'm gonna tell you. When you are pregnant, how do you live? You can't even control your own emotions.
If somebody else
a pregnant woman for 9 months can exhibit more than 1,000 variety of characters. Look at everything. These are the spirits that hovers around you, waiting for when to come. And they can't enter your child. What is present in your womb is a soul. Because soul is connectivity. That is why you see a pregnant woman is pregnant and the father will stand there and the child will start kicking. And all that time, the child is kicking. The moment the father comes, stop. There are people that the child will never kick in the presence of their father at all. Because there is no connection. I saw Reda was one day, I was scared for my wife. So I'm not surprised that what she's doing now is, but I'm not surprised at it. So is the connection. So when what you have here is not palatable to this earth and you kill it. I met a young girl. She said, I don't know. I've committed a lot of sins. What should I do? I said, what is it? She said, do you know that I've had 6 different abortions?
How many?
6. 6 different abortions. I said, okay. You want to have another one? He said, no. See, that is why my ways are not clear. Just I don't understand. But abortion is not bad. It's good. You know, that was the beginning of when the lady started saying, open doors. Because I removed guilt from her. And I had to explain to her, I said, the person you are carrying is not yet a spirit.
That's right.
When it's born and the breath enters, that slight moment a spirit enters is the most painful experience any man. You can't handle it. It's like when you are taking life out of a man without understanding the struggle. You person when the breast die cannot tell you how it is, but it's the most excruciating pain you can think of on earth. When life is dragged from a man, sometimes they die with their eyes open. That's the same pain a child does. Even the white men know, they know. So why is it that some children are born? I said they will never cry. I said they are powerful. No. That child, the spirits that are available to carry that child, they must have seen that this child will not cry. If I enter this child, what I won't come this earth can do? I feel not, because the soul of this child is either too weak or too strong. When you hear the word aura, my aura, not the right, that is the soul. The spirit is what I showed you, your true self. The day I saw my wife in her true spiritual form, I saw Shotayo and I showed Shotayo. The other lady that came called me. I showed her. She saw it in the sky. I saw Oga on last night. So that is your true spirit. The moment a child comes to life and you kill that child, truth is involved. If the spirit is powerful enough, he will haunt you. If it's not powerful enough, they will shut him up. Come on, shut up, go back. Let's say people will kill somebody and they will shut the spirit up. And if you cannot do anything, nothing will happen. Why does people you shut them up? Because they know that they are not coming back to this life. We say, but we will disturb. People like them go bad. We will disturb. We will disturb you. But majority of the time, when Mobile Matador died down, you know, say they don't reborn Mobile somewhere else. Some people can live for 10 years, but they are just so walking. The spirit is gone. And enter another person. And that person you will meet, you'll push and will fall for ground, and is dead. Let me tell you one powerful ritual that is very common within Africa. We have a tendency to call people's spirits and lock them up and kill them, and only the body. They call it walking dead. Because when the spirit is not dead, there is no life. What does the Bible say? It says those who worship God, the spirit and what? And he says what about? He said, "For we walk not in flesh, but in what?" No, it's not about. We say we walk. For we walk in spirit. That in spirit, the secrets are revealed. A life without the spirit of God is what? Dead. Why did they call it the spirit of God? Because you yourself is God. You are a representative of God. My sister said, he said, until you let that light shine, which is your star, you unconsciously give permission to what? To others. So who are you not to be conscious? Let's remove control. But we are born to make manifest the glory of God as what? That is what? That is within us. And as we allow our own light shine, we do what? We unconsciously give permission to what? To others.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone.
Every one of us.
And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear,
We liberate others.
our presence automatically liberates others.
Shrinking yourself to make other people feel secure does not do this world any good. Going to church because my mother is a Christian does not do good to this world. Getting married to that man so that make it say I'm not stubborn does not do this world any good. He said, for it is only when you let your own light shine, you does what? You unconsciously give permission to others. He said, because you've been able to liberate yourself from fear, you've what? You've made others to liberate themselves. He said, for we are made to what? With the glory of God, the image of God, to make manifest the glory of Him. He said, let's live our life like children that they want to shine. It is what? Our light that frightens us. It is not the darkness. It's not the darkness. I might just be left alone. I might fail. He may not love me. He may just end the relationship. The business may not grow. That's your darkness. It's your fear. But your light is what frightens you. What is your light that frightens you? What if I succeed? What if I make it? Some of the time, the fear of success want to shrink you and remain in one place. It's impossible. I brought you guys here. Do you know how much I paid for this place for a night? One day in this place. At least one day. Not be 1 week. They tell us how many million will be for 1 month? 6.something million. How dare
They said 8 million.
Uzih just pick up and transfer 3 million? I don't understand. I mean, when we marry, we figure that we fit transfer 100,000 give person with a grace. We distribute 5,000 and they give our parents 5,000. Now we say 100,000, 50,000. My landlord called me. Say, please, can you help me with like 200, 300,000? Or calculate I am to your rent. So I cannot give you 300,000. So I cannot. So how much are you? 1 million and above. I borrow my landlord 1 million. 500, 1.5. I don't know me. I'm tired of the place. I want to move down to where rich men are. I tell myself, that's how the money is and do. Even when I left my first place to the duplex where we are living, in my compound, the court we stay, are the only one that owns cars. People literally come there and live poor. No, literally. It was the reason that was what led to me doing a video on houses in Lagos. Where, have you watched any video where I stood by a tree pouring libation? House don't enter there. Drink will enter that land. Past 300,000. You know what the man said? He said, thank you. You know that your drink now bring this house for you. That is a man that people fear in the compound. When we enter the compound, that's my wife. Tell my wife, I say, this is my daughter. If this man step, do you know my wife was the one that begged me and said, I want to collect the compound. But that man said, how would you collect the compound? The man will enter life and death. And the only thing that can save him is just 2 million. And that 2 million cannot come from anywhere in this world. And that day he will call, can I get 2 million? I say, can you sell the compound? He will not be himself. The money is gone. Madam, I buy car finish, somebody comes and say, person sell GLE for 3 million naira. GLE of 170 something million for 3 million. Wife is entering surgery. My own friend now buy 3 million, the same paper say no. When we were to move to our house, we were expecting some money from Gogo to pay. The money did not come on time. My wife was very tired where we were staying. And I've already told my wife I don't like borrowing. My wife went through my bag. Asked the brother-in-law, just the money is there, but it has not landed. Please just help us with 400,000. I didn't know when I paid. The next thing, brother-in-law sent a message. I told you before, don't marry that man. Now you're not bringing money to parents. My wife did not know that I was close. I put the phone up and said, I'll not tell you why. How many years in marriage? Less than 2 years. What we have done, the man trying. He trying. He go use my sister in the do. I already know where I was going. I knew who I married. I knew what?
That most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't fit.
There is nothing righteous. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. In the church. Thank you, Daddy. There's nothing enlightening, shrinking small. And they know. So they drive what? Private jets. And you pay tithe every day. They know. So you know what they do? They come with a different thing entirely. Believe. Yet. Do you know what it means to follow the actual teachings of Jesus Christ? He served, right? He served. If they are actually going to follow the teaching of Jesus Christ, would they be driving a private jet?
No.
Oh, they would drive now. Jesus drove a donkey. Who told you served? Jesus never served. He was the most heartless teacher you can find in history. I will give you an example. The woman, the daughter was sick, came for help. The Christ that came to save the world. Wouldn't he have compassion on the child? He turned to the woman and said, I don't understand. Are you from Israel? He said, no. So as what is meant for the king, I will not give it to the dogs. Your Jesus Christ called a woman he has never met in his life, that the daughter was sick to death, a dog. Not joking, a dog. Yeah, what is it? My son is there. Are you ready? So what I'm making to give to dogs? Say, please, Son of David, have mercy on me. He required worship and reverence. It's okay. Can't even the dogs. The acceptance of being a dog was all he wanted. He said, oh, they are entering the triumphant entrance. And I said, it was actually supposed to be the end of the story. He said, go. I need a virgin donkey. And when they portray it on your storybook, they draw a small donkey. Who told you? You know what's called a virgin donkey? A donkey that have not been stepped on was only meant for kings. They are like Range Rovers now. That was what provoked the king of Judea. How dare he ride a virgin donkey? And people, the Christ that is humble, people, old women were putting their cloth on ground for him to. What is humility in that? You do no good to humanity by shrinking yourself. Playing small but not doing what you
Still insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone.
Every one of us were born to make manifest, to shine. But let me tell you, your brother has seen your shine. He's envious. And some are so very, very cunning and crafty that they present themselves to you for you to have empathy, because they need you to shrink yourself into their level so they look as you are a good person. But it is only the day you back them and pursue your style and they will leave you. My wife became the pillar of her family, and she was not going. And I told her, you know how? They went ahead to say, I am coming to divide our family. You know those families where they always live together. I hate those families. I hate those kind of family. Growth is always stunted in such family.
You're right.
Do you know what is called growth? Growth is this organ here now. It go leave all this. Let me tell you the difference between growth and being stunted. Don't be angry. If you have a $1 million company today, and I am a spiritual father, you will be here, but you will never be in this house. It's below your status. You say, reminder, the symposium, and say yes. Can't we do it in Dubai, one of those hotels in Dubai? I will pay for everybody to go. And you will leave your business and come, because the spirituality has helped you. The reason why you are here is because you don't own a multi-million-dollar. Now, if I'm having that symposium, the only thing that will make you not attend that symposium after spending such amount is that your mother died. That's the reason. Not that your mother is sick. Mama is sick, and rush to the hospital. I'm sending money. I have a symposium to attend. It's only the death of your mother that could make you say, "Oh, son, see my mother died, and I'm the first also have to go." Apart from that, where is that family love coming from? Okay? When you have to go and sign an ICT tech communique or project with the president of Zambia. When you have to go and sign an MBA mentorship contract in Los Angeles. The younger brother will say, you know, some family get together tomorrow, you have to propose that this thing. I'll poison you. I'll poison you. You are a winch. I'll call you winch. I'll say Winch Maxwell. That's your new title. Next of kin, Winch Maxwell. Wizard Maxwell. That is just it. That's the only reason. Some of you are in where you are today now because you are what? Family. So let's break it. To an extent that we will say, hey, what is money? When there is no peace in marriage. I did not marry your sister to give her peace. I married your sister to come so you can work and build a big family. Go and watch the empire. Was there peace in the empire? Yes. Was it a powerful family? Yes. That's what I want to build. You know, Jesus has said. Peace. Jesus, sir, what is it? Your mama they call you. If I blow you, your brain will adjust itself. Who is my mama? Those that do the will of my Father. What's the will of my Father? For me to be called Christ, the name that is above every other name. Even fake redemption that I will call him Christ, Savior. According to the Romans version. But the original Joshua went as far as to die. Because every Savior was killed, including Prophet Muhammad. I mean, he was poisoned by a Jewish woman, a being. Don't marry plenty wife. That one not rich. You want to go they do cook with another person. Not first. I will tell all those people for not to come before. Every dispensation, you need to understand it.
And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Our what? As we liberate our own fears, our presence automatically liberates. We're discussing, isn't that what we're discussing? Talking about polygamy, my wife having a second wife and the rest of it. He said, you're saying, no. You cannot accept it, does not affect me. It's you. Don't hold me responsible. Don't call me a cheat. You are scared. You can't compete. You're weak. And that's what they've been putting in the ears of our women. That their sisters are competitors. In the olden days, their sisters were not competitors. They were actual sisters. My grandmother did not compete. She was rich. Very, very rich. But she was a winch. She has to marry a handsome man in the community. And she bought land for first wife, second wife, and third wife for her to be accepted. And when she was accepted, story had it that when she finished cooking, people would eat and sleep off to the extent that the children of the next wife say their mothers does not know how to do that. I will tell you, my grandmother died, sleep, walked out, and stressed because the whole children of all my grandfather, grandma. First wife died, buried, burial normal. Second wife died, buried, burial normal. Third wife, normal. But my grandmother was not normal. When my grandmother died, they said they want to bury him at the side of this thing. Mommy said, no, I'm not a Nigerian. Nigerian.